This journey explores the question, why does the brain become numb to things that once disturbed us? The first time you encountered something truly unsettling. It could have been a scene in a movie, an intense argument, or even exposure to a stressful situation at work. Recall how your body reacted, how your heart rate might have increased, or how you felt a sense of discomfort that lingered. Fast forward to the 100th time you've encountered a similar stimulus. The reaction isn't quite the same, is it? That initial intensity, the shock, and the disturbance have faded. This isn't a coincidence. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of our brains to process known scientifically as habituation. Habituation is our brain's way of helping us navigate an environment rich in stimuli without becoming overwhelmed. It's a form of learning. As we are repeatedly exposed to a particular stimulus, our neurological response to it diminishes over time. This doesn't mean we become uncaring or disconnected from reality. Rather, it's an efficient mechanism for conserving mental energy for new and potentially more significant challenges. Neurologically, this process involves changes in how our neural circuits process repeated stimuli. Initial exposure to a disturbing event activates a strong response in the amygdala, a region of the brain involved in processing emotional reactions. Over time, with repeated exposure, the neural pathways carrying the information to the amygdala become less sensitive. This desensitization allows us to maintain our equilibrium and focus our attention on novel or changing elements of our environment. But there's a profound lesson in understanding this mechanism. It speaks to our incredible capacity for resilience. Our brains are not static, but are dynamic entities, constantly adapting to ensure our survival and well-being. This adaptability can be a double-edged sword, however. While it allows us to cope with and eventually overcome distressing situations, it also requires us to be mindful of what we habituate to, especially in contexts that might desensitize us to the suffering of others or to critical issues in our environment. The journey of understanding how our brain becomes numb to disturbances is not just a scientific inquiry. It's a reflection on our humanity, our resilience, and the responsibility we have to remain engaged and empathetic, even as our brains help us navigate the complexities of our world. Embracing this knowledge, not just to understand ourselves better, but to foster a more compassionate and responsive society,